pay my respects to the traditional landowners and their elders past and present, and also welcome and thank Graham for their contribution and their kind words. To Matt Carroll, our CEO of the Australian Olympic Committee, also here. We've got Lynn Anderson and Kate McLaughlin. You'll hear from Kate very shortly from our friends at the Paralympics. And of course, an event wouldn't be the same for a swimming launch without Dawn Fraser, and delighted to have Dawn here with us as well. You know, in just 64 days, the team will arrive in the Olympic Village, the first of the team. That's our archers. And in 65 days, our first charter plane will depart Darwin via Cairns with our hockey players, our rowers and our swimmers. And then just in 71 days, the Olympic cauldron is lit. And isn't that now getting so close after the tumultuous last year? We can all now see the start line, and it's very exciting. I'm thrilled to be here today to see the incredible Speedo uniform. You'll see it all very soon, and it's a very important part of our Australian Olympic team launch. Aquatic sports, as you know, are etched in Australian sporting history. Our swimmers, our divers, our water polo players have given our country many unforgettable moments. And I can only recall across all the many games where they've starred, being here on this site in 2000 and seeing so many memorable moments then. And I know there'll be many more memorable moments to come in Tokyo. And for the first time, we're also going to have surfers as part of our team, and as that sport makes its Olympic debut off the coast of Chiba. Tokyo Together is a theme that is run throughout the Australian Olympic team's journey to Tokyo, and Speedo has certainly exemplified that connection. Thank you to the whole of the Speedo team for everything you've done to prepare a world-class uniform for our Australian Olympians so they can feel, look and perform their best on their biggest day in Tokyo. Speedo, this is a remarkable record, has been supplying training and competition wear for Australian Olympians for more than 60 years, since Melbourne in 1956. That's an incredible record. That's an incredible Olympic pedigree. It's amazing to think that Dawn and her teammates wore Speedo the last time the Games were in Tokyo. And of course, Dawn took that suit to gold. And I'm sure many of our athletes who you'll meet today and others who couldn't be here today from our other sports are equally aiming to emulate that feat. We know that millions of Australians will be watching and cheering our athletes as they take on the world and the beach they take on the pool and the beach in Tokyo. These games are going to have a huge impact. They're going to inspire our nation and also, importantly, the next generation to pursue their dreams in our aquatic sports. I'm really thrilled to be here today to unveil the uniform that our aquatic sports will be wearing in Tokyo. And again, I finished by thanking Speedo for that incredible record since 1956, more than 6 decades, in supporting our athletes. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Ian. Now we'll hear how preparations for the Paralympics are coming along with their chef de mission, Kate McLaughlin.
Sorry, I'm going to have to move that, Joe. Apologies. Today marks 103 days to go until the rescheduled Tokyo Paralympic Games. Of course, this has been, without doubt, the most daunting and challenging Paralympic Games campaign we have ever encountered. And no doubt there are more twists and turns to come before the closing ceremony in September this year. But events like this, with our partners at Speedo and our colleagues at the AOC and Australian Olympic Team, are a timely reminder of why we do what we do. I'm delighted to be joined by our Paralympic gold medalists, Ellie Cole, Brendan Hall and Tiff Thomas-Kane, as well as aspiring athletes, Kira Stevens and Cole Pearce, who are both aiming to debut in Tokyo. During the pandemic, Cole gave us all a great measure of the resilience of our Paralympic team and their desire to wear the green and gold in Tokyo. The vision of Cole smashing out laps in cold water during lockdown on his family's dairy farm in Victoria, where his makeshift lane ropes with actual rope kept afloat by empty milk containers, showed that Paralympic spirit and the drive to compete did not diminish. In fact, it has only been strengthened. There really is no higher honour than wearing an Australian uniform on the world's biggest stage. Since the first Paralympic Games in Rome in 1960, just 240 swimmers with a disability have been bestowed that honour. The legacy they have created is incredibly powerful. Australia has a proud Paralympic history, and we have always punched well above our weight against our international rivals with their higher populations and greater funding. But the impact of Australian Paralympic sport extends far beyond the medal tally. The Paralympic Games provide a platform for athletes with a diverse range of disabilities to showcase their sporting abilities to billions of people. As pioneers for inclusion, Paralympians challenge stereotypes, transform attitudes, and break down social barriers and discrimination. Paralympians remind us all that difference is a strength and diversity should be celebrated. We're proud to be here today to launch the Speedo range, and we're particularly proud of our Indigenous design, the Journey, which features so prominently and powerfully on our racewear. In 2016, our athletes were honoured to wear our uniform that celebrated Indigenous culture. And for Tokyo, we wanted to make the feature more prominent and for the meaning to make a bigger impact on our team. The circles in green and gold represent our land, and each have tracks between them to indicate the interconnectedness between athletes, despite them coming from different places and different backgrounds. Boomerangs are scattered throughout the pattern to highlight the challenges and setbacks faced and overcome by athletes as they head towards these games. They also represent tools of determination and expression of the team's fierce competitive spirit. The tracks represent the animal spirits guiding the journey and protecting the athletes. Paralympics Australia extends our warm thanks to Speedo for embracing our vision for this uniform. It is very exciting to be able to share it with you today, and of course we're incredibly proud to be able to showcase this uniform on the global stage in 103 days' time. Thank you everyone for being here. Paralympics Australia is always very grateful for your support. Thank you.
Sorry, Kate. Beautiful words. Thank you, Kate. So now is what you've been waiting for. Time to see some of our swimmers in their flash new Speedos. So please welcome to the podium wearing the Tokyo training range that also features the replica swimwear available in stores across Australia. Commonwealth Games silver medalists, Laura Taylor. Olympic finalist and world record holder, Brianna Throssell. Olympic bronze medalist, Jake Packard. Commonwealth champion, Clyde Lewis. Paralympic gold medalist, Tiffany Thomas-Kane. Pan Pac silver medalist, Kira Stevens. And World Championship silver medalist, Cole Pearce. Welcome to all of our athletes. Now for the surfing and the water polo looks, turn your attention to the big screens if you can, where we're going to cross now to the Gold Coast with some of our fabulous athletes in action.
Hi guys, Roy Webster and AJ Roach here from the Aussie Stingers and Sharks. We're here at Surfing HQ, so thank you very much for having us. We're really sorry that we can't be with you in Sydney at the launch of these phenomenal bathers.
Speedo done a great job designing our cozies. This is what we're going to be wearing in the games. Obviously a tough physical game, so really important to protect the jewels and everything that it encompasses. So Speedo, thanks very much. We should be right.
And thank you for making us look great with these panels. And we haven't lost a pair yet in the last two Olympics, so we're hopeful that these will stay strong all the way through the tournament.
Oh, we love the suits. The suits are just incredible, as they are every Olympics, but even more special, a year delayed this time. So I guess it's getting us really in the spirit of the games and getting really excited for Tokyo.
Design's pretty cool, real fresh, nice bright colours, good stretch in them. I think compared to a few bodies I've worn before with no stretch, so they're really cool, really awesome, and can't wait to wear them.
The Speedos are amazing, and we're so lucky to have them as our AUSOlympicTeam partner. Their suits are such good quality. They're so tight, but we rarely lose one in a game that it has so much grapple and holding. Often we rip suits, but the Speedo ones, they're just unbreakable.
The materials and quality of all the togs have been phenomenal. So, you know, like you said, they've gone over and out and beyond to get us some good quality togs, you know, not to get ripped and things like that in the water. So, phenomenal, yeah.
It's great that they go to the extra effort with the paneling and the way that the material is stitched together and how thick it is. It means that you have a comfortable swimsuit as well as a swimsuit that doesn't break. So We love it.
So a big thank you to all of our athletes doing a fantastic job showcasing, obviously, the swimwear for both water polo and surfing, and another priceless quote from AJ, got to protect the tools. Back here at the Sydney Olympic Aquatic Centre, we can now see the diving competition swimwear, this time worn by three-time Olympian and Olympic silver medalist Melissa Wu. And one of the most exciting talents in and out of the pool, whether he's diving, saving the environment, or entertaining his 450 plus K TikTok fans, aspiring Olympian Sam Fricker. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we can share the swimming competition swimwear, this time worn by World Junior Champion and former World Junior World Record holder Lani Pallister. Olympic champion and world record holder Emma McKeon. World Championship silver medalist and former world record holder Matt Wilson. Olympic champion Mac Horton. Six-time Paralympic champion Ellie Cole. And three-time Paralympic champion and eight-time world champion Brendan Hall. Keep the applause coming, ladies and gentlemen, because our athletes look absolutely superb. Brendan, I'm going to hand you a mic because it would be remiss of me not to have a chat to a couple of the athletes. So as you make your way on the podium, just explain to us your thoughts on the fast skin suits. That's your first question. What are your thoughts on your suits?
Well, let's see. They're nice and comfortable, very supportive. That's very good. I really enjoy the colour. I think it was a black suit with a little bit of yellow and green in Rio, but now the suit's all green and yellow, so I'm really loving that.
Excellent. Now, obviously, you're hoping to be making your fourth Paralympic Games. I mean, the preparation for these Games has been unlike anything that we've ever seen before. How's it affected the way that you're preparing?
Yeah, I think I probably, let's say, for this Games, I've done a lot less swimming for preparation, I would say. So I've decided to mix it up a little bit and try something different for a change, and I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully everything that I've been doing is going to pay off in the end.
So can you actually put into words for us just how hungry you are, how exciting it's actually going to be for you to finally get behind the blocks?
It's hard to imagine right now, but when I get there, I'll be loving every minute of it, and because it's something you just continually dream of the minute you step off the medal dais in 2016, so you automatically think straight to that next one. You want to be there, so hopefully when the time comes, I'm ready to step up and get the job done.
Brilliant. Well, we might actually hand the microphone along to Emma now. Well done, Brendan. You can look less scared. It's okay. I told you it wasn't going to be hard-hitting. Emma McKeon, we've got the swim trials not too far away. You are always one of the people that has the crazy busiest schedule. So let everyone here know, what are you going to be competing in and what are you most looking forward to?
Well, the trials are next month, so I guess I'll find out what I'm competing in, but hopefully all the relays and some individual events. But yeah, I'm always used to having a heavy program, and I'm excited for the challenge.
It would be remiss of us not to hear your thoughts on the fast skin suits and whether you'll be wearing this silhouette for all of your events.
Yeah, I'll be wearing this exact suit, hopefully. We've been wearing this suit for the last year probably now, so had a lot of practice in it, and it's definitely the best suit that I've worn.
Well done, Emma. We can pass the microphone up to Melissa Wu at the end here, if that's okay. Yep, wrong way, go left. So Melissa, obviously from those first Games as a 16-year-old when you snagged the silver medal in the 10-metre synchronised platform, the thought of potentially making your fourth Olympic Games, does putting on the green and gold ever get old?
It doesn't get old. I think it's something that you train for, and those moments at the Olympics are the dreams that you've had from a young child. Doesn't matter whether you've been to one or hopefully four, it's always just as special.
So fill us in on how the preparations are coming along, because diving's had a pretty interesting couple of weeks.
Yeah, it has been. For me, the focus has been more on my individual events, so I'll be focusing on that leading up into our Olympic trials in 4 weeks' time.
Yep.
Yeah, lots of preparation, lots of hard work, and it's all hopefully going to pay off. Brilliant.
All right, we'll pass the microphone up to Mac. Now, Mac, of course, you've been known to garner the odd headline or two over the years. Never shy away from it, given that there's more hype about these Olympic Games than any of us could ever have expected. Are you thinking far enough ahead to how different the preparation might be actually on race day itself? I mean, it's different. First of all, you've got to make the team, but then when you think about all the extra things that are coming out in the playbooks, have you changed anything in the way that you're thinking approaching these Games?
Not really. The focus at the moment is just making the team. You know, it's so close to the Olympics that all our energy for everyone here is just getting on that team, and then you can kind of reset and get ready for the Olympics. But I think it's probably not going to be the most pleasurable time there, but we'll still be able to get the job done. So as long as we can do that, it's all good.
Brilliant. And obviously we have a lot of aspiring Paralympians and Olympians here. You're the sort of man who's always known for how calm you are. You have that temperament that's always incredibly chilled. So come on, give us a gem. What would be your one bit of advice for those aspiring athletes?
You're trying to stitch me up. I think it's just about finding a passion, doing what you love, and probably just enjoying every moment and being present to make sure that you remember it and can cherish that, but also learn from it moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why he is known as Master Grasshopper, the Zen-like champion. Thank you very much, Mac. I'll take that microphone off you. We'll move the lectern and give everyone an opportunity to capture a group photo of the athletes in their cozies. Thank you. Okay, fantastic. Athletes, you know if it feels awkward, that generally it's going perfectly well. We now have a little bit of a treat for you. Melissa Wu and Sam Fricker are going to be diving off the 10-metre platform behind us to actually demonstrate the competition diving suits in action. Take it away, you two. So just checking, is there anybody who would like a second chance at that, or do you all feel, yep, another one? Let's go again. They're going to be wet. They're going to be wet. They have to get out afterwards. Okay, let's get some hype. Give them a round of applause. Thank you very much to Sam. Thank you to Melissa. You can get out, you can get dry. Please be uninjured. I would never forgive myself if something happened. To our athletes, thank you for your time today. I know your racing starts tonight. We appreciate you being here. We all wish you the very best over the next few weeks. Exciting times ahead. We can't wait to share your stories. To all the media that's waiting, they're now available for you, but if we can just make sure that we don't rush them all completely. We have Dom here. Raise your hand, Dom. Most of you, I'm sure, know him, and Patrice here. So they can facilitate all your needs. But thank you all for coming today and supporting our athletes. It's a year and a games that they needed it more than ever. Thank you, everyone.